Good goddamn morning, chat. Anyways, it is early in the morning right now. It's 5 a.m. I got work at 9, but we up early. The grind is a real thing, and it's not every day I actually wake up very early like this because I work at 9 a.m. So there's just like I need to discipline myself more to be waking up early like this to get things done. As you guys should too. Like, it's very important to get up and do the things that you have to do even when you don't want to do it. That is called discipline. And disciplining yourself is very important to do. Especially if you want to take yourself places in life. Like, you want to be wealthy, you got to get up early. You want to get fit. I mean, it's not mandatory to wake up early, but it's a great thing to do is wake up early and get your workouts in, your push-ups, your sit-ups, whatever it is, stretching. And I think as any human should, you should probably be doing some type of workout, even if you're just stretching for like 10 minutes in the morning. Like, it's good for you to do, right? But as for me, I'm honestly I'm very tired of going to do this 9 to 5 grind every day. Like, so I'm making this video so I can look back at it when I do end up wealthy, which is gonna happen. Just don't know when. And every day I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I wake up, I'm like, okay, what can I do today? What can I do to get 1% better? What can I do to discipline myself to be a better man? And it gets very mind-boggling to be at my age and still not have very much. So with that being said, I'm learning. I'm learning something new every day. Through my 20s, I'm in my early 30s now. I'm 32. Through my 20s, I BS a lot. I got involved with the streets and, being around the wrong things. So, that wasn't good for me. I ended up just being addicted to painkillers. That didn't end well. The addiction for you is not great, as I ended up with very bad withdrawals, and I'm lucky to even be here today. I'm lucky to even be alive, and I thank the Lord that I am still here because, man, I'm telling you, like, I really put myself through a lot through a young age, and I think about it now today, like, I wasted so much time, like, I could have already been wealthy already, but you know what? Life is different for every person. Everybody's story is different. My story is different. Your story is different. Their story is different. Her story is different. We all have different chapters in life. And some of us are all not all meant to be successful at a young age. As for me, I know my success is coming and it will be here. I just don't know when, but I know I will achieve it because I am very, very, very just, how would I say? I'm very positive in it. Like, I just know it's going to happen for myself. I'm learning something new every day. And for me as a man, I have a family, I have kids, and I want to be able to give them the things that they want in life. It kind of sucks whenever your kids ask you for something and you can't get it for them. Like, that's no more. I don't want that. Like, I want to be able to buy my son anything he wants, and it's just something that, like, I look back at now whenever I was younger and my son was first born. So I'm going to break it down to you guys. I had a son at 19 years old. Boom. Make this long story short. Whenever I had my son, his mom already had a 2-year-old. She is now 18. She just turned 18 in October. So I got those two. Now I'm with my girl now, Cielo. When we got together, she already had 3 kids. Not a problem. I have kids of my own. I would be a hypocrite and judgmental if I would be like, I can't talk to you because you have kids. So boom, right there. That's 5 kids. 5 on the table. Yeah, that's a lot. And it makes me feel old now that I have that much responsibility, So I just think to myself, like, okay, how can I make myself and the people around me, how can I make things easier, And that's by becoming wealthy. And I've learned this a lot. And then everything that I'm doing, this is all freestyle. I'm not reading off a script or nothing, okay? Just for your assurance. So if I mess up with my words a little bit here and there, I apologize. But they say that money buys freedom and it doesn't buy happiness. And that's very true. I could believe that because you could have everything in the world, but if there's that one thing that's very important to you and you don't have it, it's going to eat you up, But having freedom does bring happiness to a certain extent to my beliefs. being happy is very important. And happiness comes from within yourself. It can't come from within anyone else. You can't go looking for happiness by being, as for men, you can't look for happiness by being with a certain woman. And for a woman, you can't find happiness within a man. You have to find that yourself. Okay? So I'm no one that like is super smart and like have all the knowledge in the world, but this is things that I have learned through life. I learned so much through my years, which is I'm 32 now. Like I've been through so much. I grew up in a bad neighborhood. You know, I've been through hardships, been through a lot, and I still am to this day. Like me and my girl, we ain't a perfect couple. We go through things, we argue, we fight. We go through times where we're like, okay, this bill is due. How are we gonna pay it? And that's just one big thing that I don't want to deal with no more. Having a bill that comes and we're stressing out and we use the last of our money to pay certain bills. But that's called being an adult, right? But it don't have to be like that. So I think, why not me? Why can't I be one of the chosen ones? Why shouldn't God take a chance on me? I have the ability to be great. I have the ability to be superior. As you should too. When I say I also mean for whoever, if you're watching this right now and you clicked on this video, you clicked on it for a reason, right? You have the ability to be whatever it is you want to be in life. If you want to be a doctor, go be a doctor. You want to be a lawyer, go be a lawyer. You want to be a YouTuber, be a YouTuber. Just put in the work, do what you got to do. And me, that's what I want to do, as for right now. I've been doing my YouTube grind super hard. But I've been trying to find, okay, what is it can I make YouTube videos about that can get monetized, that can make me even more of a wealthy man? So whatever it is that you want to do in life, I highly believe, and it's very true, you can do it. You just got to master. You got to work for it. You got to grind. Treat it like a real job. As for me right now, I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'm sitting here and I'm recording this video and I'm talking to you, and I like to make videos like this every once in a while just to connect with for the viewers, my people that are watching this, the supporters, and I don't know where it is that me and you are going to end up in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But let's be great, let's figure out what it is that we can do to be better for ourselves. Be better as a person, be better as a human. Let people look at us as in a way like we want them to look at us. We want people to look at us like like, you know what I mean? Like we're good people. We want people to look at us like, wow, he's a great man. I want to be like him. She's a great woman. Why can't I be like her more? What can I do to be closer to being a great person? Every day you got to just work on something that's going to make you 1% better, and that's going to build. And you're going to build yourself up into this superhuman. And I wouldn't say superhuman, but you get what I'm saying. Like, no one's bigger than the program. That's all I'm just trying to say right then and there. The crazy thing is, when I was younger, I always thought and knew that I was destined for something great. But I kind of lost myself along the way between the ages of 20 and 30, getting caught up and thinking that like I could get involved in the streets and using the streets to become wealthy, when that was just a dead end. Through my time of being involved in the streets, I've overdosed off of painkillers. I went to jail. I've ended up in near-death situations. So it's just like, that's all that came from that. So I learned within a 10-year span, like, okay, this is not the way to go. I have to figure out a new path on how I'm going to build wealth, because going down this lane is going to put me in jail, going to put me 6 feet under, or just turn me into a straight lunatic, And that's what I didn't want for myself. So that's when I went into the YouTube lane and, doing social media. And I've been trying to find myself doing social media. Like, okay, what can I do? What can I be good at on social media? We all have hidden talents as humans. Everyone in the world, I believe, to my own beliefs, you have a hidden talent. You just don't know what it is yet. Or maybe you do, But once you figure out what that is, there's a way to monetize your life. Like, that is how the world works nowadays. Like, people are using the internet to build wealth. And it's crazy to me because we have these tools and not everyone in the world really optimizes with using them. So for me, I learned that, like, okay, what can I monetize of my life about myself. You could be good at vlogging just your life, even if your life is not even like the most like funnest. Like you could have a boring life, you could vlog it and figure out a creative way how to make it look interesting. There you go. You know, you can monetize off of that. Use that money to build a business. Use that money to learn a new trade. Use that money to invest in real estate. Like there's so many things that you could do with the internet nowadays, and it's very mind blowing. So ask yourself, what can I do to be a better person? What can I do that is talented that I could show to the world on the internet? Whatever it is, so I can monetize it and make money off of it. You know, it's crazy to me. And I'm just like, dude, like every day I'm just like, I'm tripping out. Like, okay, what can we film today? What can we film today? What can we film today? Like, what are we doing? You know, like we have to film every single day. And I know it sounds crazy. And sometimes, you know, it can mess with your mentals a little bit. You know, you have to take breaks here and there. I get it. But right now I'm going super hard with the YouTube grind, with the TikTok grind. And it might sound unreal to some people, you know, especially like older people that are in this generation today that are watching us, people that are younger, doing stuff on the internet. Like my grandma, she always tells me, like, Carlos, why are you putting so much of your life on the internet? Like, don't put that on the internet. Like, why are you doing that? You're letting them know too much. And I'm just like she's to a certain extent, like, okay, you kind of right, but it's like, no, like I have a big dream I'm trying to chase, and I don't think that they really know or could see, you know, the older generations, like what it is that you can do with using the internet and, you know, kind of just putting your life out there a little bit. So like, yeah, it's just funny when my grandma like brings this stuff up to me. I love my grandma. My grandmother and my grandfather were the ones that raised me. My mom and dad were quite out the picture. Like they was around, but my mom was an addict and my dad was just kind of just running off doing his own thing. You know, he left to get milk and he never came back. Shit. But he was around, and you know, when I needed him, like he would come around, but like it wasn't like a constant thing to where like, hey, like, let's go fishing this weekend. Let's go fishing this weekend. But he did take me fishing, though. Don't get me wrong. He took me fishing and hunting. But I needed my pops a lot more than when he was around. But you know what? It's okay. I have my grandfather. And to this day now, I'm learning how to be a great man myself, and what my dad had taught me and my grandfather had taught me. So, anyways, I'm kind of like running out of things to say. Maybe next time, like, I thought about like writing a script for videos like this, but I'm like, I think it'd be better if I just sit down, freestyled it, and just talked, you know, talking head videos straight onto you. You know, that just feels more up close and personal. And I like that. I like personal. I like to connect with whoever is watching me. I want you to feel it. I want you to see, like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we connect. We kind of relate. I like this dude. Let me sub up to him, you know? My content is always all over the place, you know. That's why I separate different channels. You know, I have a reaction channel, I have a gaming channel, I have a vlog channel, I have a family vlog channel. Now, I'm trying to get it, man. I'm trying to get it. You know? So, we're going to get it. It's just a matter of when. And the same for you. You're going to get it too. You will be successful. You will accomplish those dreams. Smash some goals out the way. It's going to come sooner or later. You just got to figure out your path, man. You know, figure out what it is that you're good at. And it's going to come. All right? So don't be too hard on yourself. But at the same time, yes, do be hard on yourself. Discipline the hell out of your brain. Learn your shit. And get it done. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Just stay tuned. And we're figuring our shit out. And we're going to get it. Peace. Good morning, too. Or good night. Or good evening. Whatever time you're watching this. Thank you very much.